I guess the only thing that's left to do is look at 2019 with Buffett, or 2020, which we already did that. We said it kind of just missed. Yeah, so what I'm seeing with Buffett is that, while the other screens will, they'll try to get into what the sector rotation is, they stay concentrated in financials and utilities, and Buffett doesn't do that. Well, here it's got a lot of financial and healthcare in June of 20, but that's after the market has recovered and the other stocks aren't exposed. So what I'm thinking is, when we get into the flashing green recovery period, Buffett screen, I think, would be good, and especially around the turning points. And then I'd say, during the sell-off and during the expansion, probably want to be exposed to and I don't know, do we want to be exposed to canceling during the sell-off here? Probably. What does Buffett do during the sell-off? 2020, it returns down a lot and somehow just misses getting back in. I almost don't even want to consider that, but here it does do okay. Coming out of 2019, and then in 2025 it does all right, and then it gets kind of hammered. All right, so here it does okay while the market's selling off. It doesn't do great, but it looks like it actually beats the market like almost through the entire sell-off. So yeah, I'd say this is absolutely a good defensive stock. I think that this is where the market is in full downtrend mode in 2008, and then slowly starting to come back out of it. I don't see Buffett struggling too much here. So um, I think if you want to have more stocks in the portfolio, so again, this is Buffett, but with more stocks in the portfolio. Yeah, I don't see this theme of the financials. and it led the V, which is cool. So March of 20, it's actually leading the market out with cyclicals and energy, and yeah, there's some financials in there, but it doesn't look like it's doing it the way the other ones are. Leads the market down. Well, let's go to 08. Here's August of 08. Here's August of 07. There's a lot of red from August of 07 through August of 08. And it's getting exposed to everything and just getting slaughtered. So but when it's getting it the worst, it's doing okay. So why is it getting beat so bad here? This is where the market's selling off. Well, I think you're just going to have to follow your rule and include a portfolio where this is included along with the other models, because I think that they're investing in different in different things. Yeah, let's just look at like pretty much the same period, where August of 07 through August of 08, this growth screen does okay. They all just get kind of beat up through here. This is doing cyclicals, industrial, financial. This is picking up on different stocks. So a lot of industrial material cyclical. October of 2008. Financial, industrial, cyclical materials. Financial cyclicals. Okay, so I don't know, we could look at CanSlim or we could look at CanSlim CN, but I think that hopefully we're going to see a theme here that the screens are picking up on different things. That took a long time to upload. Healthcare, utilities, industrials, financial, cyclicals. That seems about the same as Graham. August of 08, August of 07. Well, you can see from August of 07 through August of 08, it does a little different than both Buffett and Graham. It has some good positive like Graham, but then it has a lot of negative like the two other screens. And then when the market starts to recover in the fall, industrial, financials, energy, materials, non-cyclicals, so um, telecom, healthcare, financials. I guess you probably would want to be exposed to three screens: Graham, Buffett, and CanSlim, or at least Buffett and CanSlim. And then I would just look at the concentration in sectors that pass the screens.